All right, everybody, what's going on? What's going on? I hope everybody's doing fine out there tonight. Welcome to another episode of The Big Show. I'm your boy, Big Yayo. We got a great show for you all tonight. So just getting everything situated. If you would, while you're sitting in, just kind of hanging around, please drop your comments in there, we're gonna talk a little bit tonight. We got some great guests tonight. We've got Shunte Nicole out there. We've got my boy Action. He's gonna be in there talking about all things music and entertainment. So, we just want to start off giving everybody a chance to get in here. So, giving it a couple of minutes. If you would, please drop some comments in here so we can share them. If you would follow us, please share this broadcast. This is the new episode 3. So, we got 3 on our belt, and the third time is the charm. So, y'all come on in the room. We're going to run the numbers up just a little bit, and we are going to get into everything tonight. So, just a little bit of housekeeping this evening. Please, if you come on the program, please make sure you don't have any loudspeakers on or anything like that to interfere with the broadcast. So y'all come on in the room tonight. We'll have a good time tonight. Let's see what we've got. See who we got. Please drop some comments in here. Share. Got a hot topic I want to talk about tonight. So while we're waiting on our guests, I did want to talk about some things. It has been a great day for us in the blues southern soul world. It was an amazing thing. And why do you say that? Yeah, you're always saying this, that, and other. What made it such a great situation? You know what made it great? A lot of our people end up going to the Grammys, and they did some wonderful things. The Grammys went down south, y'all. It really did. It really was a wonderful thing. If you've been following it, this was the this weekend they did the Grammys, and then when I tell you they really put out all the bells and whistles for the Grammys this year. But guess what? A lot of people from here was able to go down there. People that we know, we see all the time. Legendary people like Mr. Bobby Rush, Mr. Sip was there. Even a good friend of mine, Dexter Allen, he was there. And as a matter of fact, I want to share a little bit with you all today about one of the speeches that Bobby Rush said, and we'll talk a little bit about it after we come back from listening to what he had to say about the situation. This is great information.
Blues singer, black blues singer in the world now. I have 429 records. I've been up on this topic 7 times. I've been up to a blues award 41 times. I won 18 of those. So here I am at 90 years old, still doing what I do.
90 years old. This man is 90 years old and just won his 3rd Grammy. So for all my artists out there that say, well, oh man, it can never happen to me. I've been waiting, a lot of artists haven't been in but a couple of months. This man is 90 years old and he's won 3 Grammys. Just won one recently. I think that's something to clap about, to rejoice about. If you look at the young man that's in the picture with him, that's Dexter Allen. Now, I want to explain something to some of you artists. I know a lot of people, you want to be the front person. You want to be that person that's there on top, in front of the camera. Dexter Allen is an artist in his own right, but because he helped with the production side, he recorded Mr. Rush. Guess what? He's going to be coming home with a Grammy too. So congratulations to Bobby Rush, Dexter Allen on their Grammy wins. And also another young man from right here. Y'all know him, y'all seen him, Mr. Sip. Mr. Sip is also a Mississippian that just won a Grammy at the Grammys this year. He was a part of the Count Basie Orchestra's album. They did a Count Basie Orchestra sings the blues, and he was a part of that. And because that album won for Best Jazz, I want to say Best Jazz Swing Album, guess who else is bringing a Grammy home today? Mississippi. So congratulations to these 3 gentlemen. A lot of people were out there. Looking at Facebook, I saw a lot of the images. Omar was out there. Kingfish. All of these are people from the South. So really, the South really has something to say. It's really, really becoming a thing. So to all my artists, all my people, musicians, engineers. Like I said, you don't necessarily have to be in front of the camera to really bring some of these high accolades home. So just want to take a little time and congratulate these gentlemen for doing what they do. You know, congratulations to y'all. We appreciate y'all coming down. The Grammys did go down south. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about this is something I saw on the internet, and it was funny and super sad at the same time. What would you do? And go in the comments. What would you do if someone came to your establishment and left a $4,000 tip with conditions? You, as the establishment, we want you to have $2,000 of that $4,000. But there is this worker, I want to give him $1,000, and we have this worker, and I want you to give her $1,000. And guess what? You don't give any of them anything. You keep it and justify after somebody did it. This is something that's been brewing. It's been kind of all over the internet. It's with an influencer named Keith Lee. He's a food influencer. If you know anything about Keith Lee, he had something that's called the Keith Lee effect. He's very generous. He's very genuine. If you remember, he went out to Candy Burris' establishment in Atlanta. He was the one that said, hey, he was getting preferential service, and he didn't want to do that. He's just like anybody else. So it was a big hubbub about that. But this is the newest, biggest hubbub. I just want to take a little bit of time to actually go in and hear what he had to say. Then we'll come back. Get in the comments. Let me see what you're talking about. I want to read everything. So this is what Keith Lee had to say about the situation.
And confused things is going around about the situation. So let's talk about them. 3 days ago, me and my family went to Sweetly Seasoned Food Truck. Number one, nobody had any idea we was coming. They found out we was in Dallas like everybody else found out we was in Dallas because we was posting videos in Dallas. So in hopes of us coming, they had t-shirts made and they was on live all day. So me and my family wasn't in cahoots with none of this. We was all under the impression that they were a team and this was a normal routine for them. The barber being there, the braider being there, family being there, a lot of people being there. This is our first time here. We are customers. We have no idea what's going on behind the scenes. Number two, I was never under the impression that haircuts was free. Again, my family was watching the lives. We knew that he was cutting hair for $40. So when we walked up and I said I want to get $1,000 to the barber to do free haircuts and $1,000 to the braider to braid hair, it was because in the original video, the son said it was slow due to marketing. That's marketing. God willingly, after we post the video, there will be a line out the door. If there's a line out the door and there's a barber and a braider doing hair while people are waiting, that's marketing. So again, it's in the hood. You play some music, you cutting hair, you braiding hair, y'all all sitting out, y'all having fun. It's a parking lot barbecue. So again, we don't know the behind the scenes if they knew each other, if they didn't know each other. And the reason why I didn't pay everybody individually, the interaction that you see looked longer than what it was. It was really only like a 5-minute interaction. Within that 5 minutes, 30 to 40 people pulled up. They was pulling up in droves. That parking lot was getting deep fast. And for me and my family's safety in general, I don't never carry cash around. And 9 times out of 10, if we tip, we always do it through the POS system. And even if we wanted to do it a different way, Zelle and Apple Pay wasn't an option because it was 4 or 5 people at the same time on live. So for safety reasons, they wouldn't be able to say their phone numbers or their personal information out loud. And as far as them taking my phone and putting their number in on Zelle themselves, I wouldn't hand my personal phone to nobody. So the POS system was the option that made the most sense. I've learned through this journey that sometimes it's deeper than the food, it's deeper than the marketing, it's deeper than the customer service. And this is one of those cases in my opinion. Sweetly Seasoned got a lot to figure out, and I thank God in advance that they do figure it out. The last thing I'm gonna touch on is the son is misconstruing something that I said, and I don't appreciate it. After I said out loud in detail what we deemed the money to be used towards, I also said y'all can divvy it out how y'all feel necessary. Meaning, after the money hits, because it's a POS system, it don't hit the same day. Y'all can send it out through Apple Pay, through Zelle, through Cash App, through check, through cash, however y'all feel necessary to spread it amongst the team. I thought and I still think that that's a very clear statement, but it's being misconstrued, in my opinion, intentionally misconstrued, that I said and the mom and the son can say who get the money and who don't get the money.
So Keith Lee did tell her to distribute the money how she felt necessary.
I never said that. Regardless of what's going on behind the scenes, I felt in my heart to do what we did. So for the mom to go on the back end and disregard where my heart was at and what I felt like God was telling me to do in that moment and distribute the money how she felt necessary is 100% wrong in my opinion. I see the memes and I see the jokes, but I am not in the business of shutting businesses down. Her actions did not sit right with y'all and her customer base. That resulted in the situation that she in today. We just ate the food and left a tip. I pray in advance that everybody in the situation stays safe. That's my biggest concern. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. God bless you. Have an amazing day. Y'all be safe.
All right. So what do you all have to say about that? That's kind of crazy to me. Somebody that was in good faith, they went to a situation, they left a $4,000 tip. Now the thing about it, it was done on the POS system. That's where he runs credit card. He explained why he does that because he does not like to carry cash. He's traveling all over the country, so that makes a whole lot of sense. So I want to go to the box. Let me go in the box and see what kind of company, what kind of uh Denise said, hey, that's wrong to me. So shout out to Denise for that comment. Let me see. Jennifer says it was to help the business. What's wrong about that? I understand that. Uh, with that particular situation, he left specifically the way he wanted it dispersed. It did help the business. The business got $2,000 of the lion's share portion of it. So he wanted it to go to the actual people that he thought was actually there to help. He specifically did it, and the only reason he had to leave it for her to do because he ran his credit card with it. So that is, that's difference. So that's crazy. Right. That is absolutely crazy. Jennifer says, let me see what Jennifer's saying. Let's see. Jennifer says, of course, more money. No money, no problem. So, okay. I get what you're saying. Oh, now you changed it. More money, more problems. So that's actually what it was. I just thought that was just super crazy to me. I wanted to kind of see what you all had to say about that. Um, Leave your comments on this, but this will be rebroadcast. JC Carter, my good friend, is on here. They were just plain greedy. They knew what he did. He recorded it. That's one thing about it. He's an influencer. He records everything. That's why he was able to come back with receipts and make this post that he made right here. So, of course, so being greedy. Now, and the same thing about that, y'all, is that this place, Sweetly Seasoned Food Truck, used the Keith Lee effect in its wrecking them. Keith Lee normally comes in and makes businesses boom. So to do that off of that fucking $4,000, you actually ended up, I hope you don't lose your business because we don't want anybody to lose a business, but that's not going to be that's going to leave a mark. You know what I'm saying? So that's my little take on that. So I just wanted to bring that up because it was super fun and super sad to me that she lost her business or leaning toward losing the business. So on to the next thing. Coming up next, we've got some great guests tonight. These two young ladies are singer, songwriter, uh, vocalists extraordinaire, performers. I had the pleasure of working with them, and I still do work with them. They are going to be one of the featured guests at the Big Ride. So March the 2nd, make sure you get your tickets. Well, all the tickets are gone. Why I keep saying that? But anyway, make sure you're there March the 2nd. Everything is pay at the gate now. You can purchase entry at the gate. But these two young ladies are going to be performers there. I want you all to get to meet them. That's the purpose of this program, is to bring people on that we want you to know. We want you to know their story, not just the pretty face that you see on the flyers. So right now, I'm bringing over Shunte, the real Shunte, and I'm also bringing over Fantasia Nicole. Y'all know them as Shunte and Nicole. Y'all, what's going on, ladies?
Hello.
Hey.
All right, all right. So this is y'all time. I'm not gonna do a whole lot of talking. Uh, Ladies and gentlemen, Shante, Nicole, collectively,
Mm-hmm.
that's their collective name. But also, these young ladies are extraordinary solo artists. I've had the pleasure of just kind of seeing their climb, just doing a bunch of things. So I guess one of the first questions I do want to ask you all, uh, where are you from? What area of the world are you all from?
Go ahead,
Well,
Fantasia.
I'm up from by Tupelo, Mississippi. I actually stay in Pontotoc, Mississippi, and that's where I'm originally from.
hmm Well, I was born and raised in Hamilton, Mississippi. I reside in Aberdeen, Mississippi.
Look,
Yeah,
now y'all ain't gonna get me
country.
to laughing and right. Y'all ain't gonna get me laughing and talking tonight.
Country.
Y'all know how it goes down. So I want people to see the real y'all. These are like two of my best friends. A lot of you all don't know, and we'll get into that a little later on, how much they
Mhm.
actually help Yayo and the Yayo brand. So, with that being said, what was your musical journey? And I met you all as a unit of sorts, but how did it happen that you start singing at church? How did individually? How did you all do it collectively? So y'all kind of tell y'all story when it comes to that.
Basically,
Well,
we were
we
both born and raised in the church, really.
yeah,
Yeah, quartet, both quartet ladies, just in the blood. They ain't going nowhere. That's how we started. Both mama and daddy. Well, no, my mama started. Mama started the family. Yeah, that's where I got the singing stuff from.
right.
That's what the singing came from the quartet, and a lot of
It
people,
did.
Quartet.
you know, a lot of people don't understand when it comes to quartet. Uh, Quartet is making a big return back to the main
Mm-hmm.
stage.
It
You
It
is.
know,
is.
even jumping over, gospel genres. You got people
Mm-hmm.
like King George. That's kind of the basis of
Hmm.
his delivery system. You know what I mean? That's
Right.
that's amazing. Uh, if it was anything that growing up in the church or singing the quartet music taught you all, what
Ooh.
was that?
Stay in your lane. Don't try to be like nobody else. Stay in your
Right.
lane
Mm-hmm. What you said.
and do you.
So, is that
What
vocally?
Nicole said.
Vocally
Is
as
that
well. Create
that
your own lane, your own style. Be you. There's only one you. People can mimic it, but there's only one you.
right? Because they can't think like you think. So, you
That
being an innovator, and that's something that we talked about a lot when we were kind of doing
Mm-hmm.
stuff for different shows, learning to stay in your own lane musically. There's a lot
Yeah.
of people that just all over the place. They're doing a lot of different things, but that comes with that discipline. So that's the one thing that I do respect from you ladies is the discipline, and even the discipline that you all taught me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, really getting into it. I ran into you all, and I don't know how far you were into your musical journey. J1 and I came up to Pontotoc, Mississippi. Is that correct?
mm-hmm.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm old and feeble minded. You know what I'm talking
Pop
about?
top.
Okay, Pontotoc. So we came up for a show, and you all were performing. You all were the vocalists for the group for Peel.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of tell me a little bit about that. Some of the components, some of the people you work with in that situation, and how did you all end up playing with that particular group of musicians?
Mm-hmm.
Where For Appeal was originated by Alvis Hatch and Brandon Burnside, which Brandon Burnside is like our big brother. Shouts out to Brandon.
Whoop,
He brought me in starting off as a female vocalist, and then we collectively brought Shunte in, and we
mm-hmm.
just collaborated, and we've been locked ever since. So
Right.
that's how pretty much all that started. And me and Shunte, we always sung together in the church, this, that, and the other. And after so long, we just started doing our own thing, and we met you, and it went from there. Started doing our own solo stuff, which we still do
Mm-hmm.
things collectively, and that's just how it happened.
Right.
And that's what I like to see with both of you all because hearing some of the solo stuff it's really amazing. Now, for everybody that's on here, please go on YouTube and check out, Sherelle Shante. Shante, how is it? How are you? Is your music uploaded? If I was looking for it, where would I go?
Mm-hmm.
Because you got some amazing solo projects.
She does.
Uh,
Well, it's out on all digital platforms. YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, everything. You can go to YouTube. Sherelle Shante, I have a single out, Driving You Crazy. Numerous things out there. You can go YouTube page, my Facebook page. All my music is on there.
okay, all right. And
It's
fantastic,
gone. It's gone.
Nicole. I know you're working on some new music. What's
Mhm.
that process looking like?
The release date has not been released yet, but it's coming very soon. It's going to be more so, it's going to be, people already know it, so you can kind of have a feel of it, but it's a dance song. really for my line dances and my sliders and my two steppers. But yeah, that's what we got
And, and,
going.
and I know that you all are dancers. I'll trust me,
Mm-hmm.
Most
y'all.
definitely.
I know them. They love toot it up all the time. So
It's
I ain't
fine.
gonna tell that bitch.
He said tooted up, really.
Yeah, y'all tooted up. Y'all tooted up
Mm,
in a minute. Y'all are straight bust
Well,
it all the way down. So
just a little
hey,
bit.
your show be hyping us up, so we can't help it.
That part.
We can't
no
help
no 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 no, because I was at y'all show
it.
and the toot up was still in effect. So that had nothing to do with me. The toot up was still in effect, even doing y'all. As a matter of fact, talking about shows, let's take a quick look at some performance footage from one of you all performances. So you mentioned the line dancing situation. So let's look at some quick performances. See, the toot up is in full
Right.
effect. See, you know,
Toot up.
the people think I be telling a story, y'all. And
Woo!
that's the thing about it. That's the one thing I do love about your performances. They're always so up tempo. Vocals are
Mm-hmm.
always on point because listen at that. That's just a some footage shot from camcorder to situations like that, and look how effective those vocals were. So I'm glad that you all are coming down to the big show to do your thing.
Oh
Speaking
yeah,
about the
we
big
ready.
show, what can people expect from you all at the big show?
We finna
Even
party.
more tooting up.
We
Since
finna
you
party.
talking about tooting
Toot
up,
it up
it's gonna be
2.0.
even more tooted up. Just out of
So
control.
let me tell y'all something. Y'all can't understand. I travel up and down the highway with these young ladies, and we're always laughing in tears. So I know that's the energy that they're gonna bring to the big show, the big ride. I got the big show at the big
Big
ride.
ride, big
Oh, it's
ride.
gonna
The
be a
big.
big show.
It's gonna be a big show at the big ride.
Right.
So
That
and
part.
then I got a lot of my other people that on the live now. I got S Dot on here. Shout out to S Dot. Rachel
It's
Hunt,
that.
she's on here. Willie Edmonds, Dana Brown, Sheila Crawford, Leslie Hernandez. She gonna bring that
Hey
bike out
y'all.
there. She got that Can-Am. You know what I'm saying? Got my boy Omar coming fresh off the Grammy trip. I got Dale on
Okay.
here. Dancing Dale is on here, y'all. Shouts out to Dancing
Okay.
Dale in the building.
Hey Daryl.
Valisa,
Hey
our
Daryl.
girl Valisa Harden is in here. Y'all know
Yes.
that's somebody that is a
Lisa.
true
That's our
supporter.
girl.
That's
She
that
Mhm.
that's she like yeah, she one of them. So
Right.
it's gonna be a great situation at the big show, at the big ride. Man, I'm all over the place
Big
tonight. So
ride.
y'all hold on a minute. Let me hmm.
Yeah. Take a sip.
Mm-hmm.
Take a sip.
Ain't
Mm-hmm.
nothing in there but
Yeah.
apple juice. Ain't nothing in
Hey,
there but apple juice.
never.
Ain't nothing up in there but apple juice.
Ooh,
So
that hen.
Right.
well, hey. So if anybody has any questions or anything for Shunte Nicole, let's go to the box and see who's
Let's
on
go. Let's
here.
go.
Definitely got Wolfman in here. My girl is in here. Mika Moye. Mika, I hope you're feeling better, baby. I
Hello,
know you've been a little
Mika.
bit I know you've been a little bit
Right.
under the weather, but God is good, God is love, and hey, we gonna we ready to see you back out there. So you may not be
Right.
able to make it
Mm-hmm.
March the 2nd, but we definitely gonna see you out there on the trail.
Right.
So I definitely appreciate you all coming on to the show. Um, and actually, I want you all to hang out. I'm gonna put you in the green room, let you go and get you something to drink and chill out. I'm gonna put them in the guest
Mhm.
green room, y'all, so they can chill out.
All right.
Cause I got another super friend of mine that's coming on to the show, and we're gonna talk a little bit with
Big
him.
bro.
So, ladies, y'all
Yes.
chill out for me for a little bit. We're gonna come back because we all have some history, and I kind of want the people to understand the history of this whole collective
Okay.
unit. So we good?
Before
Before
we
you
go,
leave,
we
right
got
there you
to
go.
give a shout out to our trail ride group, DCR fam, Dream Chaser Riders.
Well,
Whoop, whoop.
wait a
Yes,
minute.
sir. You know about that one.
You know about that. That's a surprise right there.
Wait a minute. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk
I
Let's
about
did
talk
it.
not
about it.
know.
Let's
I
talk
did not
about it.
know.
That
See,
was a surprise to you
That was
from
a
us.
surprise.
see, they be keeping stuff from me. Shout out. What's the name again? Tell me the name
Dream
again.
Chaser Riders,
A rider.
DCR fam.
DCR. Shout
Wild
out to
Bunch family.
DCR. Okay, then. See,
Wild
more
Bunch
to the
family.
You
tutors.
got Miss Bite Size over there, Miss Sherelle Shunte, and you got Miss Chocolate Delight, Miss Fantasia Nicole.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are
Mm-hmm.
killing me.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are absolutely killing me. But that's what I'm talking about. My trail rider community, big shots going out to them, man. I
Ooh.
love y'all so much because this lifestyle is so fun. This is the
Yeah.
program that a lot of the trail riders tune in to kind of see what's
Right.
going on. You're gonna start seeing a lot more from our trail ride community. So DCR Dream Chasers Riders. Am I saying it right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Gene Trace Rider, shout out to them. And if any of my trail riders on here, please leave me a comment
Oh
because I
yeah.
definitely want to make sure we shout y'all out over here. Also, so y'all got the most surprise.
Yep.
Y'all be doing.
New music coming soon. Solo music, Shante Nicole music. Maybe something with
Ma-
Big Yo. You never know.
You
yeah,
you
matter of
never
fact,
know.
yeah, I have a single coming out next on the 14th, February 14th. Yes. Next
Well,
week.
see,
Counting down.
wait a minute. Okay, let's talk a little bit about that while I'm waiting for action to come on.
Counting down.
Uh, let's talk a little bit about that. So, can you give us the name of the new song, or anything like that?
Yes, it is entitled I Feel Alive. It's for my lovebirds out there. Like, if you haven't just felt in love in a while and you had that one person just come along and just lift you up, you feel alive again. You can love again. Yeah, it's coming out on a love day, you know,
And
February
that's what I'm
4th. I
saying.
feel alive.
You, you meant to do that. You meant to
I
do
meant to
that.
do that. I
Yeah,
did.
you meant to do that. You want to
I
put out the love
did.
song
Sorry.
on the love day.
Yeah, I
That's
was like,
see
right.
that's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah,
I'm actually waiting on action to get in the room. He was having difficulty. He's always all over the world. So
right.
trying to get him to how this Wi-Fi and all this stuff is. So we're
Mhm.
trying
I
to get
already
him
know.
in here. But I do want to say shout out to people like Timothy Williams is on here.
Hmm.
Audio is on here. Big shouts out. Maybe I can get a record from Audio. Audio be making all these great
Yeah,
records out here, and he just
right.
won't give me no record. So brother, please,
We had to talk
brother,
about
please,
that.
Give him a
brother,
record.
please, call me
Just
back.
talk about it.
Call me
Just
back, brother, please, hit me,
He want to talk
brother.
about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it, baby.
Audio.
My, my trail ride buddy Jeffrey Willis is on here. Y'all know him, Moto Gang 901. He's on here
Mhm.
holding things down. And DJ Chill Will. Y'all know our big brother down there in Mobile, Chill Will.
Chill will.
He's doing some
Definitely.
amazing things too. He Chill, if you're on here, make sure you put your artist name in here because I don't want to spell it incorrectly. Put it in there and where you can get this at. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's calling.
Mm.
Audio.
Hotline.
No, that wasn't audio. I wasn't gonna put him
I
out there
know
like
it now.
that.
Highlight bling.
Well, I wasn't going. Nah, that wasn't
Oh,
audio out there, man.
goodness.
I got Trey up in here. Trey the Joker's up in here. Mr. James
Ray. Hey,
W.
Trey.
Brown.
Hey,
It, so y'all got some shout outs, people. Anybody y'all want to reach out to? See what's going on?
Chocolate City, our
Oh,
group,
yeah.
Well,
our
let,
homegirl,
Chocolate City.
Chocolate City.
wait a minute then. Well, wait a
Oh,
minute
yeah.
then. The Chocolate City.
Girls.
Hmm.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about
Let's
it.
go and talk about it.
It's the melanin, okay?
It
Hey,
The
is.
let me.
It's
melanin.
different shades of chocolate. Chocolate.
Hey, that is Chocolate City right there. So you thought I'd have had it. So I surprised y'all. Y'all didn't know when I'm gonna be doing a surprise. Yeah, you didn't think I knew about it. So tell me. So tell me something about Chocolate City, man. Now, okay, I see y'all. Different
Oh,
shades of chocolate,
you
We
see it.
heights
see
and delights.
You
I
see it.
get it.
You
I
see it.
get it.
Not
Well,
height.
that you see all quartet singers here.
That's
Like
it.
Really,
really, we
really.
really met each other at church, grew up together. Really, like seriously.
I
So
I I,
yeah,
I
we
got a
just all of
chance.
a sudden just came together and just
We
started
did.
singing, and it was it. That was the click right there, the crew, and just been
And
going ever since.
so looking at the picture, give me the names. Of course, we know it's Fantasia Nicole, it's Sherelle Shunte. Who it's two additional people. What's their names? And
Hmm.
what's their
You got
situation?
in the pink. You got Miss Chrissy, phenomenal singer. She one of them ones that lay back, but you got to really
Yeah,
listen to hear that stuff she be doing.
Is
Bad.
right.
that the one I met
That's
Friday?
Yes.
her.
I must say
The
I
bottom
agree.
singer. The
The
She
bottom
but
sang
singer.
all
You
parts.
said.
She sang
let me
all
tell you
parts.
something. That was crazy though. I mean, like, because I'm so used to hearing you all in the perfect harmony blend that you all have. But I could instantly tell she was like what y'all say now, standing on business.
That's
Mm-hmm.
a powerhouse.
Yeah.
She really is. She really is. I was
Mm-hmm.
glad to hear her. So okay. So moving on, the little
Yep.
red Corvette, who we got?
The red Corvette, that is Bay Too Litty. She goes by that name on social media. She's also a bad singer. She's a rapper as well.
All that.
Really?
Yeah, she does videos. She does it all. Jack of all trades. She just got featured in a movie, premiered in a movie. So yeah, she doing big things. So shout out to Bay Too Litty. That's our girl. Y'all go follow her.
So is any projects, anything, in the pipes for Chocolate City? Can I get a feature? Can I, I want to do something.
We
I
want to
want to
song
do
too.
something.
Well, let's talk about it.
We waiting
We're
on
gonna
you.
talk
Let's
about
talk
it.
let's
about
talk
it.
about it.
Let's talk
Let's
about
talk
Talk
it.
about it.
about it
Let's talk
since you
about
brought it
it.
up.
Can we put some harmonies on some of your songs? Let's talk about it.
I'm ready.
Mm-hmm.
I- what we're going to do, we're going to block off some time because I know everybody's so busy, and I can only imagine how busy the other two young ladies are.
Hmm.
Right,
So we're
right.
gonna block off some time, and we're gonna do like
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg damn did. We just gonna lock up
Okay.
in a studio,
That's
and
it.
whatever comes up gonna come
Get
out.
it done.
That part.
Right.
So yeah, I want to do
Let's
that.
go.
Can we do that?
We can.
Let's go.
Absolutely. So look, like I said, I will put y'all in the green room. I'm bringing my man up. So ladies, I appreciate everything that you all do. I appreciate the artists that you all are. Uh,
Thank you.
I know the sky's the limit. I was talking about the Grammys earlier on the show. I know I'll see you guys there. I
Oh,
definitely know I'll see you guys there. So, like I say, we're gonna go and tap in with action, and then we're gonna
Oh
get
yeah.
y'all right back. All right,
All
ladies and gentlemen,
right.
boys and girls, singers, songwriter, producers. Wait, I gotta stop. Musicians,
that part.
Yeah.
That part.
musicians. If y'all
That
don't
part.
know, these girls play.
Yeah.
I just saw a video with Shunte in the pocket. Y'all know it was all over the
In the
internet.
pocket.
Baby, that little foot be moving.
That little foot be moving. So she's definitely man, come on, man. Y'all are the total package. I love y'all, and I'll be talking to y'all
We
in
love
just a minute. All
you.
right?
All
All
right.
right, y'all. It's Shunte Nicole. Don't y'all go nowhere. We got that boy coming up. We got that boy coming up. Let me see. Can I get him on here somewhere? I got to. I'm looking around and seeing can I find him. Y'all know him. You've been knowing him for years. He's one of the major contributors to Southern based music, Southern based dance music. If you've been following even into last year, He was one of the premier people that was able, when we had the big Deion Sanders explosion here in Mississippi. He was the only person that was allowed to create a theme song for that situation, for that whole movement. He was given carte blanche. That means all access to the facility, shot one of the most amazing videos ever done. He's a songwriter, he's an artist. Uh, if you know him, you know he's a dancer. He's a rapper, and he's a whole lot more because he's my country king. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is my man right here. Action of the 55 boys. What say, brother?
What's up, Homer? Can you hear me?
I got you, baby. You in here, man. You are in here. I
Yeah, this
I was
thing cutting up a little bit from the studio side, man, but it's all good. I'm trying to get what I can get out, man, without for you can hear me. You can hear me well?
we got you well. We seeing you good, man. I know, and I appreciate you taking the time to come out here and get on the program. I know being in the studios, so sometimes the signal ain't always good to trying to get out. So we're gonna, get as much as we can. If you have to fall out, if you can jump back in and join us. But if you can't, that's fine too. I appreciate you giving us the time that you got to give us, man. So what's going on, big brother? How's everything? Tell me something good and stick to it, man.
Hey, man, it's good, man. Just good being above the water, man. Being able to work and be happy, and just do what you love for a passion. What you have a passion for, man, and still be able to do it and engage with the people, man. And just just when I record something, man, it's almost like getting a Christmas present, like relieving some stress, man. It's just therapy for me.
And then when we work, you've always told me like, man, I gotta get on the road. I gotta, get on the stage, man. This is how I unwind, how you really do it. And that's a real thing to you, I see.
Oh yeah, love it, man. Love
So
it, man. The stage create that place, man, where you can get away from everybody. You don't think about you wouldn't think about bills, you don't think about death, you don't think about you really don't think about nothing. You really in a whole nother zone. So it's
and
it's,
that's
it's real good there.
and I know that's the truth because it's like that. Because once you're out there, it's like camera action, just like your name. Um, I want to take a trip down memory lane for the three people that were born under a rock that wouldn't know. Man, you were one of the founding fathers of the whole dance music craze. If you didn't know, when you think of things like songs like Tootsie Roll, Ride the Train, all of the dance music that we really enjoy so much now, the timeless music, you know what I'm saying? Doing the timeless stuff, you were right there on the forefront of doing it.
Right.
Flip
Right.
flip it back the other way, D. Flip it back like you had.
Right.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. Um, you were right there on the forefront, man. Put something up on the screen. I want to talk about it. Let's talk about it. That's the one that started it all, right there, right?
Yeah, I kind of you kind of chopping up on me a little bit, but I know where you coming from, kind of where I began my career, man, with 6ix9ine Boys, Outkast, and just in that whole realm of 95 South and just the club music that with the Luke bass, the Florida bass, the Atlanta Bankhead bounce, and I got in between all that by engaging on the road, man, in the Quad City bass tour, and got a chance to engage with some national labels and with LaFace Records, man, just to get on them tours and engage with that time then of just creating that music, man, where everybody had fun. With nobody coming in there talking about jumping on nobody or no fighting. It was just good music where everybody could just enjoy, like your party house day when we end up doing stuff in the party house to Tiffany's to all that, man. All that was no just good clean music, man. That everybody just had fun, and everybody could create to. Even the guys that wanted to do some of the harder music, man. Everybody engaged and was able to collaborate with each other, communicate with each other, and then fellowship with each other was the most part about it, man. Where we could just go to the same place of business, man, and not have a whole lot of violence, man. And then the music brought that joy and that love into it, because you gonna have the ladies that's enjoying it, and the guys gonna go where the ladies go for the most part. They want to go somewhere where they can enjoy themselves and be in an environment where it's safe. So it was easy, man, just in that time frame, man, and and that's we met way back during them time, man, when you led me and did some road management for me, man, and did some studio work, man, and we ran and did shows even back then together, man, where we could collaborate with other artists and just see other things, man, and let them know that we could do the same thing in our area if we work together, stay together, and collaborate together. And we that's what we've been able to do that for over 20 years, me and you, man. That's what I was able to do along the way, from Club O'Hara days, from creating Monkey Swing there with Club O'Hara, man, when they created. That's what the dance was basically created at. I had that dance and on the Quad City base here with touring with 69, they dropped Tusa Roll, and then I was dropping Monkey Swing. So it's all derived from just being around them boys and spending a lot of time in Jacksonville, Tallahassee, Florida, Atlanta, just spending a whole lot of time with that vibe and getting a chance to open up for those big acts, man, and seeing the vibe, how they create their music from studio to mastering to practicing, actually practicing on their shows, man, and actually getting before they go do a show, everybody know what they gonna do, and bringing in the props, the extra dances, and so what to create to give the crowd something to engage in, and not just looking at somebody just up there just singing but engaging. Because even if you on the stage by yourself, and I see you do it a lot of times, you still got to be engaged. You got to engage the crowd as well and make them participate, and that what makes the show, man. So doing that, man, and building my brand with at Club O'Hare and with Monkey Swing, man, creating the dance in Hazlehurst, Mississippi, man, and being able to with Houston and Charlotte being able to get on these tours, and that's the owners of the original Club O'Hare, and then engaging in with Finesse and Stan, getting in with the radio station that's in our own hometown, man, 99.7 and 90.1 with DJ Low, man, and
Yep.
broke a lot of my stuff too from the beginning. Low really broke it before I even got engaged, and then just getting a chance, man. I'm gonna tell you what's the most exciting part of my career, to get it kicked out, man. It's funny, and if anybody know Wildlife Society and Sleeping Never and how it
My
happened,
favorite producers in the world.
man, I'm at Club O'Hara just doing my thing, man. They came up to me one night. They said, "Man, look, we like what you do, but I think if we bring our tracks to what you do, I think we could get us a hit." And that's how Monkey Swing came about. Them guys gave me a track, and they gave me the music. The production was done through Sleeping and Howard. So we was able to get that, man, and just create, man. And I was able to drop that. Them guys hit the clubs and just hit promote it. They had the internet then, so it was straight DJing and straight road work. You had to get on them teams, man, and hit them different states and go state to state, trunk to trunk, car to car, city to city, town to town. So kind of like we engaged when you came back and did your thing and concentrated on your career, man, and from an artist perspective, But at the end of the day, it takes a lot of groundwork, man. It's a lot of ground zero going in. But at the end of the day, just getting that vibe, man, from how I end up just like to dance and have fun all the time. It can create all kind of music, but that's what I do best, and that's what and like Fantasia them say, stay in your lane. I know what I like, I know what I love, and I know what I enjoy, and I know what I can easily create that I feel good about doing. I want to give people something that I feel like doing, but just getting the opportunity to give it them major labels, man, and see how that operate, and seeing the difference between that and an independent thing, man, it's totally different. Uh, Between independent doing stuff on your own, like I'm doing now, versus the major label. And real quick, what I mean by that is, uh, the major label, they gonna front everything, they gonna put everything out there, they gonna buy everything that you really you're going to pay back anyway out of your record sales. Back then, it was more record sales than streaming. It's a little bit different, but the difference between now and what I do is, if I create something, I own it. I invest in my own self. I put my own stuff out. And, me and you did a lot of groundwork, zero work on that, being able to see when we get approached, and we've been approached at the same time in the last year or so with record labels, and we decide a lot of time not to just give our rights away, our publishing away. We want our own stuff. So if something hit, you might be spending your own money, but if a TV, if somebody from Hollywood if the Super Bowl want to play your song during halftime, if you don't own it, the record label gonna get all that. So You take a chance on investing in yourself, and you still gonna own everything, and you wait it out, and you learn the ins and outs of the game versus giving your soul away, and they take everything, and then they'll pay for everything they from you, but you left with no rights, man. It's almost like you raped. So, I decided, hey, I'm just gonna do it myself, man, and just put it in the hands of God and just do what I like and enjoy. But when I close my eyes at night, no matter what I make or do, if I enjoy the music that I do, I enjoy it. Do I want people to like it? Yeah. But at the end of the day, I'm doing what I enjoy, man, and that gives me a peace of mind, and I can do it without pressure.
And that's the thing about it, man. We talk to people all the time. You're with me a lot, and that's my thing. Hey, man, if you can get a great situation, do it. But if that situation is not going to change your life, why sign over your life? That's just how I believe in it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you're speaking truth to power when it comes to, it's a slower road, but man, let me say this. The fun is in the journey. Because once you get to the destination, you're there. Everybody wants to go, and I want to get this and I want to get that. But man, I am having a ball just going the journey. You've been there a lot of times with me. And you got to think about it. You still being relevant. What year was it when Monkey Swing came out? I may be going in and out a little bit on you, D. Are you still there?
Yeah, I can hear you
What
now.
year? What year was it when Monkey Swing came out?
Man, Monkey Swing came out live back in '96, man. Just introduced when I first did the song. Man, that was back in '96 when I actually recorded the song, and then it got a little bit more promotion and different productions back in 2000, where that hit a little bit nationwide. But the first 4 5 years, man, it was just me and Howard High Sleep and Never. And then in Charlotte and Houston for his SNH production, and then Finesse came along and kind of got engaged in it and took it to another level. And we got engaged with a lot of major labels then, and that's where it just jump rope in. So you talking about, man, the song over 20, you talking about 2 decades, man. This
28,
song been
28 years. That's 28
yeah,
years. Let me show
yeah,
y'all. So, not to cut you off, D. Let me show
yeah.
y'all what 28 years looks like. Y'all look at this. Still rocking crowd. Still rocking crowd. 28 years. That's what 28 years look like, y'all. Right there. 28 years in the game and still, and this is recent. This ain't nothing old. This is recent 2023. You talked about having the dances, giving people a show, and that's something I think we've got away from so much now, is really giving the paying public what they're paying for. And I salute you and others like you for for doing it like that, man, because we just don't see that. I'm so thankful that you'll be performing at the Big Ride this year. We didn't get it last year, but we had to have you this year to really show these people how a real show goes, how engagement goes, and everything. So, like I said, we're coming up on time. I want to bring the girls back in, man, because a lot of people don't know this is our whole little traveling
Period.
gang right here. This is our whole little family
Period.
right here. So I definitely wanted to end with everybody on here. Uh, the, since I created the Big Yayo experience, ladies and gentlemen, this is what the Big Yayo experience persists of. Excellent musicians, singers, rappers, performers. These people are my ride or die. I'm
Mhm.
so fortunate to call them friends, people that we actually, everybody goes to everybody's house. So that's kind of what it is. And this is what we hope to instill in different people, you
Mhm.
know. So that's my journey. What do y'all think? What's been y'all journey within this confinement of this family right here?
It's the unit.
I
Ain't
mean,
nothing
I'm
like
I'm riding. I'm riding to the end. You know,
that part. You rocking them right. It's the unit.
riding to the end.
Wow, that and,
What you
and,
think,
and that's
TJ?
I think
Be
he
quiet.
did now his
He had a
internet. He's in
connection.
the studio, so the internet is going crazy. So that's the thing about it.
No.
So big bro, uh Nicole, Shunte, it's been a great show. Before we get out of
Yes.
here, I need y'all to give people some contact numbers on how to book y'all. That's the most important thing. Y'all seen what they can do. You've seen on video. You've
Mhm.
seen it. So, Shante, we'll start with you. What's
Mhm.
your contact information?
Y'all can contact me on social media, Facebook, DM me, Sherelle Shante, or you can email me, Sherelle Shante91 at gmail.com. Contact number 662-319-0785. Get at me, y'all. I'll come at you. Get
And
at me.
Nicole.
Facebook, Fantasia Nicole, or it's Shante Nicole. Contact number 662-586-8171.
And actually, you still there with us? I'm thinking, and he's there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's there.
mine kind of chopping up, man.
Well, I tell you
Mine.
what I would do. I'm gonna tell you what I would do. We're talking about booking, so we're gonna put this right here. So this is Action's booking information right here. So hit them up 601-954-9103. Booking shows. This is Shante Nicole, my man Action. They will be featured performers at the Big Ride coming March the
Yeah.
2nd to 84. So, like you say, you'll see them. They're going to do the doggone thing.
It is.
Uh, and I just want to go to the box really quick before we get out of here to make sure we ain't
Okay.
leaving anybody out. Uh, we've had, a gang of people on here. If you all would, please share this program because the more you share, the better we can do the thing. So definitely want to see everybody March the 2nd. I gotta
Mhm.
do my shameless plug real quick. So March the 2nd at 84 Recreational, it's the big show, y'all. And when I tell you over
Big
5,000 people
ride.
are expected to be there, live performance by Arthur Young, S. Dot, Mr. Slow Wine, Maserati Red, Action, of course, Big Male, Country Boy Kev that you saw a couple of weeks
Yeah.
ago, Mr. Rogers, Shante Nicole. We even got Dancing Dale in the building.
Mhm.
We got Tay Cheesy. Y'all see
Yeah.
Tay doing her thing all over. And my man Big O really holding down all things sound and party side. 5,000 people are gonna ascend onto 84 Recreational Park. Make sure you get there early. You can't get it, but y'all, I think I want to do something. I ain't gonna announce tonight. I just want to thank y'all for coming on to the show. This was a great show. This was my little family reunion show, y'all. So for all y'all that didn't know,
Right.
this is my little family reunion show. This is my family on here. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, these are people that are very near and dear to me. Shante Nicole and my man
Mhm.
Action. So that's the end of the show. Ain't no big boom, y'all. Hey, y'all can just hang out here on Facebook all night. Go home and do
Okay.
something. Go do something. All right? All right. All right, y'all. I love everybody out there,
All right.
and make sure we get everything situated. I'm getting some last minute information. You know, shout out to everybody that came in and dropped in tonight. All right, y'all. Love, peace, and hair grease. I'll holler at y'all. Peace. It's a big show.
Deuces.